Hi, this is Mike Cuddy, and I'm here to talk to you about my latest data science project. I'll start by saying I recorded a longer video, but it turned out I was having upload issues, so I have to re-record this. So this project, the goal of it is I found some data set on Kaggle that basically had some World War I letters in it, and it was only about total maybe 15 or 20 letters, and I wanted to do some sentiment analysis in the letter, and the way that that would work is I would take each sentence in the letter, do some sentiment analysis on that sentence, and then average all the sentences together by letter. And as I said, it was focused on World War One. So here's the home page. It's rather a simple home page, and it's all responsive, as we can quickly see if I get a hold over here. So if the about page, I won't spend a lot of time on because it's my normal about page that I use. And now let's go to the Explore page. Oh, one other thing is you notice that everything is kind of black and white theme. And on the Explore page, we have one colored, somewhat colored image, and it has some colored because of the graphs. So here's something I threw in. It was a timeline from Google Charts. And basically, if I go below 1914, it won't let me. And it shows you each battle during that year, the timeline down here. So first battle of Ypres, Champagne, the Marne, and each year, 1915, 1916, the Battle of Verdun. I actually wrote a 10 or 12 page paper about this my junior year in college. 17, 18. So yeah, that kind of just shows you. And here, down here, we actually have the sentiment analysis. And if you look at it, I'm not sure how right this is, but the analysis where one would be positive and negative one would be bad, the lowest we see is actually here. And I thought that would actually be lower than that, so you can kind of follow along. And now this is also the first project that I've ever actually had a drill down. So if I click right here, it brings up drill down data for November 1914. So this is a letter that we looked at, the author, the place where it was written, Arabian Sea. And this is a letter key that was used for the actual identify the letter in the JSON data. So I click that and it actually brings up the letter. So as you can see, that's actually, and you can read the actual letter, and you can close this and can come over here and click on another letter, and if it's too long you can actually scroll down and read the whole entire thing. So I'm really happy that I figured out how to do a drill down on the Google Charts. It's something I've been wanting to do for a while, and I had a pretty good idea of how to do it in D3.js, and so now I'll be able to add this feature more often to Google Charts. And then quickly, some of my code for the project is right here. The index, well, one thing I'll say about the router file that I want to mention is I actually used uh, lazy loading, I believe it's called. I watched a video on YouTube from Eric. He's the guy that wrote the Vue.js book from Mannion Publishers. So I use that, and I also have a 404 page. Sorry, page not found. We go back. So that's that. The file itself, of course, all the Python, especially pandas and stuff like that, is in this one file. I don't like how long this method was. I got a little bit carried away here. This one's a little bit long too. Here's the Flask aspect of it. I really try to focus for the most part on writing better variable names. It's one of my weaknesses because I just like to keep stuff short, but I find that if you actually write good descriptive variable names, it helps dramatically. So that's basically it right there for this project. I hope you enjoyed it.